Alright, so we're back at it in another day. So I got all the dust and all that stuff out of there. I plugged in most of the ports, dusted it, tried to hit it with a little bit of a, degreaser and all that stuff. Kind of clean that up. So I did that. And then here's also the 4 spark plugs that were bad. On first glance, I mean, you can just sit there and see that these needed to just be replaced. I do have some Ford Motorcraft. I'm told that these are the ones that that work for us for the GT. I'm gonna look back up and make sure again just before I do all that stuff and make sure these follow the spec. But from first glance, honestly, side by side, they made these ones are NGK, but these look damn near identical as far as from the gap and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna plug in these new ones and then start her up, and we're gonna go from there. So new day, and if once I start it up, see how it runs. If that seems to be running a lot better, I'll swap in the other 4. Well, I am gonna swap in the other 4 regardless, but I just want to get this car running, see how it runs. Screw that, I'm just gonna change all 4, all 8. Might as well while I got everything all taken apart, and then just pop the battery back in there and start her up. I figure I'll show you guys me just putting in 2 of them. Look at how the hole just kind of attracts it. It just acorns, dude. Acorns. Alright, got all the spark plugs out, and now it's time for the final start. I'm just gonna check all the stuff, make sure everything is all good, and then start it up. Some bitch dead. Well, Alright, so we're gonna go to part 2. Well, not part 2, but I'm gonna try and get this battery charged, and then kind of go from there. I should be able to get everything going. I'll get it going though. Just turn the RAM around, jump the car from there. Hopefully they'll give it more, the voltage that it needs to kind of just sit for a little bit. But I'm gonna clean this up for the most part, just so where everything is still, needed. And then, try and start it from there. But, whew, wonder what that is. That's a big old pickup truck, I'll tell you that. But, look at the difference in some of these spark plugs. whoever this guy had this, like, I'm not too sure on what they were doing. Some of them weren't even torqued down to spec, and that's on me for honestly not checking them all out before I even did all this stuff. But hey, you know, you live and you learn. I put all the brand new ones in. This one looked like it was pretty good, to be honest with you. Doesn't seem like it has too much, but you know. All right, let me turn this truck around and give that a test run. This one I gotta change the battery. I got batteries that need to get changed all over the place, man. Damn. Ain't that something? All right, let's see if it cranks. It's going. Let it run for a little bit, and then kind of just like you know, go from there. Like typical. It's cranking. I'm not gonna pull it just yet. I want it to kind of let it, you know, fluctuate, and do its thing that it's supposed to. Man. It might throw a code just because of the because of all that stuff, but it sounds nice. It's holding its idle. it sounds like it's just doing everything that it's supposed to be honest with you. It's hot, girl, I'll tell you that. Then I gotta get the clutch fork changed, as you guys seen, so I didn't do that part yet. But I'm gonna talk to my mechanic and see if he can do that for me, or at least point me in that direction. I don't know, man. I'll get back to you guys once I'm done taking this thing off. The clutch fork, that noise that it was making before, it's getting harder and harder. Right there, right. It sounds like it's just. It's like it's getting harder and harder to find because it's like it's going away, but I don't know if that's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. I can't find it, so I might even have to end up taking that to my mechanic and trying to see if he can put me in that direction for that also. But god damn, you know, we got one thing knocked off. At least we know the spark plugs are good. I think it might be the alternator. We're gonna have to test that alternator and see the volts on that. Let me get back to you on that part. I'm gonna check back in once Alright, let me focus. I'm gonna get back to you guys. Okay, we're making some headway. It's not what I wanted, but it's at least some headway. I took off the serpentine belt. I'm trying to figure out what this noise is. You guys already know. So it looks like it's my timing chain. Hold on 1 second. Let me set you up, and I'm gonna get you guys to be able to see this. The issue I'm having here. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so I didn't feel like popping the entire thing off. So I was like, oh, let me just, you know, get it to where I can see the timing chain. Look at this. I can literally fit the screwdriver under it. Now, I'm not gonna keep doing that just so I don't scratch it, but yeah, it's not supposed to have that much play. Oh, it's hot. Why? It's not supposed to have that much play at all. So I'm gonna, this is out of my expertise for this part. So I'm gonna take it to my mechanic, see if, well, I'm gonna text him, see if he got it, you know, if he can do this. If he says that, he gives me the green light, I'm honestly gonna drop this thing off as soon as as soon as possible, and then kind of go from there, you know, get the parts and stuff that I need, and just have him just do all the replacement stuff for it, because like I said, that's just a little too far past my my expertise. I can honestly tell you I can just do like, you know, tune-ups and small changes around the engine bay and all that stuff. But timing chain, I know I don't got all the tools for that and probably the knowledge, but you know, I'm not going to be mad at any of this stuff, because one, I learned a lot. I already changed the spark plugs. It runs great as far as without the spark plug, you know, with the new spark plugs and everything. But I just need to make sure that the timing chain tensioners are good, because that's what I'm hearing that goes bad with these engines. And if I can get a good deal with my mechanic and have him do all that stuff, then honestly, I'm gonna try to. But if I can't, then, you know, oh well, just pay for whatever I gotta pay for. But well, let me not say that like I got a pool of money, because I don't. But I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm like, yo, I'm just really glad I'm honestly able to figure out what this problem is, and, you know, kind of really just go from there, so we can continue to make the progress that we need to make, you know, to get this thing on that road for a daily